The game between PSG and Atalanta, high-scoring one for PSG. Could have been higher too as well.
Yeah, missed penalty. Barcola missed a penalty, missed chances. At one point, they were really, if I can say that without being disrespectful, toying with them. It was just a matter of time. How many goals they were going to score, that, unfortunately.
Oh dear, still good win for them, 4-0, so 3 points on the board for them. 3 points on the board for Inter Milan, for the losing finalists of last season's Champions League final. They were playing Ajax away from home in Amsterdam. Micah, you want to go through the
Yo, man, to them. I'll let Jamie go with this.
Yeah, I mean, listen.
But before we go, I want to go for a save, because it was an excellent save from Sommer. Yeah.
It's time to go.
Should we hear from the nephew?
Oh, he's here!
No, he's not with us, not live, but we can hear him.
Oh, my God, again!
Oh, my gosh, you guys get too excited. No, I
this.
should say, we do have an interview from him, but unfortunately he's not live with us. But here's his interview after the game.
What was the game plan this evening? Because it seemed to go more or less the way that you would want it, get a relatively early goal and then just, hit them on the break afterwards.
Yeah, well, we knew that Ajax was a very offensive team and is very, very, very good at playing with the ball, so we had to be patient and not open too much, and that's what we did.
How difficult was it for you when you heard that Lautaro Martinez wasn't playing and you had to adapt to a different striking partner?
Oh, Lauti is our captain. He's very important for us, but as much as Pio and Boni. So tonight Pio did an amazing game. It was his first game in Champions League, but it looked like he was used to playing at this level, and I congratulate him.
And what does this say about the team coming here, winning, not conceding a goal?
Well, it means that we were serious. We did a good defensive possession, and then we have to build on this.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So I think it's very early, isn't it? Early stages in this Champions League season to make any kind of real strong prediction about who we think will win it. Obviously, PSG, we've considered them one of the favourites for this season as well. They got that first Champions League out the way, which Luis Enrique said is one of the hardest to get. Once you've got the first, then maybe it's easier to go ahead and win another. How stronger contenders do you consider them after what you've seen so far this season?
Yeah, I mean, what they did is they did exactly what people want. When you give exactly that expectation that people have, Paris Saint-Germain are good, and then you look at the result, you're like, oh, they won 4-0. You don't even look against who they play against. That will match the fear that people have against them. Although, and I know it was the Club World Cup, but because Chelsea did what they did to them, people might think that it is possible to do something. So it was very important for them to have a good start. Bayern Munich look good though. I know I'm switching because we're talking about Paris Saint-Germain, but Bayern Munich look good. But when you think that Dembele wasn't playing and some players were missing from Paris Saint-Germain, Desiree Doué wasn't there. You still have an amazing squad, but it's just the way they play and the way they go about things and the way they still press even when they 4-0 up. They still play the same way, and they look like again a team that can win it. But we didn't see Barca yet. We saw Bayern. There's a lot of team. Madrid might get better. I don't think they were good yesterday. Liverpool, I don't know. Jamie said it. I do think from already pre-season, I think they concede too many goals to be able to. They need to erase that. They concede too many goals. They got bailed out again the other day against Burnley, and you said it. And you have to find a way to win games. So we're not complaining about that. But in the Champions League, if you concede too many goals, it's a tough one to win.
Well, we're going to go to a very... Welcome along. All right, finally, we're going to talk about Liverpool. Liverpool with a dramatic win over Atletico Madrid, much to your relief, Jamie.
Yeah, it was relief because I always feel like you're waiting for Liverpool to win, but put in like a champion performance like we've seen PSG do tonight. And I thought it was going to be tonight 2-0 up after, 6 or 7 minutes. Atletico Madrid, we know we're a big team, big manager, but they've got a lot of injuries. I think half the team's missing as well. So I thought it was going to be a comfortable game for Liverpool to go and win 3 or 4-0. But I don't like describing Van Dijk as a centre-back, as in like, he's the best centre-back, or a Tim or a Tim. At Liverpool, a lot of people get called legends because they've won the league or they've won a Champions League. There's lots of them. But if you want to differentiate between I'd call them giants of the club, and I'm talking like Stevie, Kenny Dalglish, Souness, Alan Hansen, John Barnes, like the top sort of 7 or 8 players. Mo Salah. Oh, without a doubt. He's right in the middle of that. He's not at the bottom of the list, I can assure you. He will go down as one of the greatest players to ever play for Liverpool. Not one of the greatest centre-backs, one of the greatest players.
You said Kane.
He's the Thierry Henry of
Oh.
centre-backs in the Premier League.
Woo! Now that's a compliment. Come on. Take it. You said Kate next, but Kate doesn't know where she's
Thank
going.
you.
Can you help me out again, please? Oh, that's right. Sorry, you did tell me. I forgot. Jamie's reaction to the winner. Should we all have a look at
Let's
how
have a
it
look.
went?
Yes.
It was still
you know
screaming
it was-
after.
The Devil's Club!
Oh my God! With that dancing, is that why Table Time got
What is it?
cancelled?
Dad dancing.
That was Pardew, wasn't it?
That's the
Table time isn't cancelled. Why do you keep
It's
saying that?
cancelled, isn't it?
that's because Liverpool will be getting so many late winners, and you can imagine what that does to Man United, City, Arsenal, Everton fans. The nickname on social media is the Devil's Club by the opposition fans, so it's really getting to them at the moment.
So the thing is, what Isaac has and some of the strikers obviously don't have or didn't have is that, when you played at Dortmund and Sociedad, he was on the wing.
Yeah.
So, yes, we all know he preferred to play as a 9, but being in the middle or going into the channel, it doesn't look like he's in a situation where he doesn't know what he needs to do. I always said for the best development of a player, if you can, playing a lot of position will always help. If you can, obviously.